What's up, guys? So I made the biggest mistake in the world that I can't go no further. So let me show you what happened. I took this off, and this fell down in there. So now all this got to come off the top, and I think it fell down in there over here. So intake got to come off, head got to come off. Let's get to it. What's up, guys? So like I said in the beginning, we dropped a bolt down in the intake, and it went in this one here, so it went over this way. I'm in hopes that I can pull this upper intake off and we can get to it. If not, then this head got to come off. So yeah, so let's figure out what we're gonna do. All this here got to come off. Besides the front, the water pump don't have to come off, but the hoses got to come off. Those hoses in the back got to come off. The wire harness got to come off. I already took this off already. But yeah. Yep. Start off one thing, from one thing go to another. So it was just a big mistake. I took the bolt off to put the upper intake on, and I messed around and pulled the plastic I had on here off, and I was telling myself at the point I should just wait till I get these nuts off, but I didn't listen to myself, so now I'm paying for it. So let's get to it. First thing first, let's get this radiator out so we don't have no issues with that. This is a new radiator. So now that all the intakes are loose, intake bolts are loose, I'm gonna take a loose fuel rail, should I say, take that off. Well, no, I'm gonna leave the fuel rail on. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that on there. Ain't gotta take that off. I can lift this whole thing up out of here now, but I gotta break it loose. So let me do that. It's down in there. More work. So let me break out some other tools so we can get this head off. Because it went down. It went down. Right down through there. Fuck. Hold on. Let me look at something. Yeah, it ain't doing nothing, y'all, so. Yep. So I'm gonna have to. Yep. We gotta get that damn head off. All right. Do these lifters, and yeah, then we'll be breaking the bolts on the heads. Only good thing about this deal, man, is that I put studs in here, so I'm happy about that. Other than that, I'm not happy. So as you see these pieces right here, I caught hell trying to get these pieces in there. And I'm gonna catch you up trying to put them back in there. But as long as I get that bolt out, I'll be happy. Hell, I'll be happy if I don't even find a bolt in there, to be honest. So, let us see what we got. You mother. So, this is in there, which would have been alright. But here goes this shum bitch right here. This motherfucker. So, for those that don't know, I changed the motor in my black car. After we got it running perfectly, before I put the Terminator X in it, it was running perfectly. And then all of a sudden it just went to ping, 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 locked up. It was because there was a bolt down inside of it. And we thought it was good. And we didn't know we cracked the cylinder wall. And it just kept flooding it with water and the oil. Water was in the oil. Every time I changed it, it was water in the oil. And it was running like crap. And I finally changed the motor. But pay attention, y'all, what y'all doing, man. That's the only thing I can say, man. Be careful when you're doing this stuff. Make sure that everything you're doing is to protect the engine, basically. Everything you're doing to protect all the work you done did. So now my gasket is still on here, but now I need to assemble this thing back together. But I need to clean this up a little bit and get ready to recaulk it and to then retorque my bolts, because it didn't seem like those bolts were torqued to me. I could be wrong, but it didn't seem like they were torqued to me. So yeah. And I don't know if I'm gonna get this done today, but I would like to. Yeah, but let me clean this crap here up. This here and this here, because there's no caulking here at all, so it must be on the bottom of my upper intake. So I'm gonna do that and get ready to put this thing back together. All right, welcome back, guys. So the camera got hot, so it had to cool down for a little while, but we did get our deal back together after we got that bolt out of there, which y'all seen. I used some anti-seize, which I didn't do at first on these header bolts, because this is aluminum head. So I didn't think about it until I was getting ready to put it back together. I jumped and did that side as well. Now I did this in sequence. Started from the middle, worked my way out on each side. I started with went to 50 at first, then I did 70. That's the torque for this head. Now, not the torque exactly for this head, and I think that studs may be different torques, especially ARPs. If anybody know, let me know what the torque value is, if it's different for ARP studs. Damn, flies, come on, man, stop playing. So I'm thinking that might be different. If somebody out there know, man, let me know so I can redo this, okay? So next thing we're gonna do the lifters, not the lifters, but the rockers. Now, warn you, I don't know exactly how to do these. I do know that this here is already set already, but the rocker itself, I do know you sit it on there, and there's a sequence that you do to some for each one to be open or closed, however it is. I'm just going to tighten them down till I get no yield, and then once we get this car started, if we got any noise, anyway, when they go to get tuned, I'll let the tuner know so it can be adjusted or whatever, or take it to a mechanic, get it adjusted. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I just want to get it done, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get it done. So, with all that being said, we're going to get to it. I think, yeah, that's it. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, and we're gonna use some Simile lube. Already put some down in here. You guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I put some down in there. I don't know if y'all can see that pretty good there, but it's some down in there. So so when we start this, because whether you know it or not, I have turned this engine over with power to the starter. So my push button application works. So happy about that. So we're just gonna throw some. In fact, I'm gonna throw some on top of this here. I guess I can open this, unseal it. I used my other one. This one was an extra one that I had, so I'm gonna put some on top of here. On each bolt, I want it on there, and I'm gonna put it on top of the spring itself. For anybody that don't know, these are dual springs, so we did get us some good heads. In case you're wondering what heads I have, this is where I got my heads from. These are the people right here, in case you're wondering. Got it? Okay. Also, right here it says it, and it says 1800. So, if you're looking to get some heads, man, 1100, I believe I got these heads for. Real good heads. I can't remember all the specs to it, but they're good to go. Another thing, now, if I have ran this engine before, when I pulled these rods out, I would put them back in the same hole. But since this engine hasn't been ran, I'm just gonna, and these all this stuff is new. I'm just gonna slide each one in there. That's what I'm gonna do. Slide each one in there. Which I already put some juice down in there already. But hell, let's use a little more. But it's gonna hurt, right? It's not gonna hurt nothing. Put some on this over here. Which I already did it already. It's not gonna hurt nothing. Nothing at all. Put some on top of these too, shoot. Why not? Why not? Now, when you're doing this, I do know this much. When you're doing this, make sure your flat side is up and your round side is going down. And make sure this ball here is centered on top of this lifter. It's on top of the spring. The pedestal mount spring. That's what these are, pedestal mount rockers. Nothing wrong with double checking, making sure your deal is on. Nothing wrong with it. And make sure you put it on the right way. In the right direction. But I know one of the guys that watch all the time, they're gonna let me know if I'm doing this right. And if I'm doing it wrong, which probably is, you guys correct me and I'll change it. And I'll let you know I changed it. I should say I corrected it. Oh. All right. So this nut has like a speed lock nut in here, or a set nut in here. So once you tighten this down, it stays in this position. The biggest thing for me is that I want to make sure that this is sitting dead center on top of that. That's the biggest thing for me. Anything else can be corrected. But, and with that being sitting dead center, it's got something to do with this rod too. And setting these, I can't think of what they call it down here, but setting those in the right position for it to go straight down through here, which in turn puts you dead on top of here. And these are 1.6 rockers. First time using these, so I always use OEM stuff. This is the first time with these. If you can't tell, I came straight in from work and jumped on this because it was driving me crazy all day. I dropped that in there motor like 3 days ago. It's been driving me crazy ever since. Because I had power to this thing rotating this motor, and I ain't got no oil, and I just want to just test it, make sure that my connections worked, and they did. At the same time, I was doing these brake lines, and I'm waiting on a piece. Then I figured out that I'm probably gonna have to cut this because this here's, I believe, I bought that brake line for I think 93, and I believe this is longer than what I need. So, because the 85 might be shorter. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just know it didn't come out the way it should. All right. So we're gonna turn this all the way up. We're gonna put this on here, ratchet this mug all the way down. Let's get a little turn on that. The mug already tight already. Okay, so okay, we can turn it right there. Okay, now turn it till it's push this down till it stop turning, so it stop turning. Then I'm gonna do another half turn. Did half. Just need a little more there. Then I'm gonna set it. lock this down. I think I've seen somebody on YouTube do that like that. So I'm gonna do them all like that. Okay? Don't hate me. Just help me. All right. All ready? So I'm going to make half turn. Bang. Okay. Let's do a half turn. Get the finger out of there. There we go. We also put a grounding strap on too, which I might have to throw some paint on that. But we'll do that later. Right there. Half. 2/4 turns. Makes a half. If I ain't mistaken. In the comments, let me know. All right. Okay. All right. 1/4 turn. Another 1/4 turn. And if I hear any lifter noise, I'll try to adjust it myself till it's quiet. Take my valve covers off, let my engine run, and see if I can quiet it down myself before I take it somewhere. That's the old school way. All right. 1/4. As soon as my piece comes to put these together, I'm gonna cut this line here and figure out how much I need to take out of it, and we'll go from there on that one. Yep. Put a union in. Matter of fact, I need 2 unions. I only got 1. Oh, I got another one on the old stuff over there. Okay, yeah. Yep. Dog. All right, so that's on. Next thing we need to do is that you get this out the way. Whoa. We do not want this shit here falling all over the place. This stuff here will leave a stain on whatever you do. Your hands, your car. You got to get this stuff off, man, because this stuff will leave a stain. So, instead of using a gasket, I'm going to use this. You make sure when you're putting it on a gasket, but putting it up to your heads, make sure you tap that corner, because that corner, they're known to leak on these cars. Put you a good bead on there. There we go. Oh! Look right here, man. I told you this stuff. Get on here. I don't recall this. I don't know how that got on there. Do I got it on my shirt? Is it on my doggone arm? Thank God I have to paint this over again. Well, I ain't got to paint it over. I got to put more paint on it. Okay, that's done. Now, I need to put this on here. Get out the way, hose. I'm gonna let that sit right there. I'm not gonna torque it down to nothing. I'm gonna let it sit right there for a little while. And we'll deal with it. We're not coming off again, guys. That's it. Yep. Matter of fact, screw it. I'm gonna damn tighten up just a little bit. Just a little bit. I can't wait. I don't want to wait. Okay, we're gonna start from the center. We got to go over it again and torque it down. I don't think just being cinched down is good enough. Remember it, inside out. Make sure I ain't got nothing on my shirt. All right. We look good. Just hope it stay like that. There we go. Yes, guys, I did not want to wait. Shit. My dum. Take this off. If that did that again, boy, I'm gonna throw my hands up. I throw my hands up. All right. All right, guys, so just a few things left to do, but let me set it up there so maybe y'all can get a picture of what we're looking at. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get on there. No, get up on there. There we go. Somehow we got primer on there, but we're gonna get that redid. But there you go, y'all. There we go. I think this mug gonna turn out nice. Oh, can y'all see that? Y'all should be able to see that. I think gonna be in there, y'all. It's gonna be in there. So everything else is just small stuff, man. Y'all can look at, connect up yourself. But yeah, just gonna end the video, y'all. Only thing I gotta do now is do a little cut right here for the top of this thing here because of my bolts. And yeah, we're gonna be done with this. Well, not done with it yet, but we're gonna be done with that part because we got a cover that's gonna go over this whole thing. So it'll be good to go regardless. It will be good to go. So like, comment, subscribe, y'all. And we're gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.